Gifts coming, receiving gifts. Gifts from heaven, some being caught in grateful hands. Be grateful. I'm thankful and grateful. Hello, welcome back. We are continuing diving through astrology 2 degrees at a time. We're taking a look at each individual degree, looking at the deeper meaning, the symbolism, the psychological profiling, the storylines of each degree in astrology. Today we are on Pisces and Virgo 1, so this is Cusp energy. If you're into Cusp energy, you want to know more, it actually begins on Leo Aquarius 30. So check out this video if you want a little more information about Cusp energy for Pisces and Virgo. And it's time to talk about Astrology Degree Companion, my latest journal that I've put out so you can organize your thoughts, your experiences, your dreams, and do it in a way where you track your personal birth chart to each of the degrees of astrology. So it's a way to organize your thoughts and your findings, your aha moments in astrology, so that you can track what you learn. Because journaling is awesome. I've been doing it for years, but if you're trying to figure things out and plan ahead and learn, what are my strengths, what are my weaknesses, who am I attracted to, why am I attracted to them, all these kind of things, having an organized approach is really helpful. So that's what this is. It's a simplified journal that combines your personal birth chart, a place to put all of that, and there's a lot of room for that. Not only the sun, moon, Jupiter, Mars, all that, but I've got plenty of space in there for you to track midpoints, house signs, asteroids, you name it. And there's even room if you want to include your partner's information. But once you have that, there's also a way to match it up with the degrees in the zodiac so that you know Cancer 30 is my moon. And if you have a dream on that day when the sun is in Cancer 30, or if it's a major full moon and there's a lot of emphasis on that particular degree, you can pull the pieces together and you make a note in there, and it can help you compile information in an organized way and get to the truth faster. If you're passionate about learning about yourself, self-awareness, self-analysis, it's one way to enhance whatever you're already doing. Check out my website. The link is there. It's on Amazon. It's ready to go. You don't have to start on any certain day. You pick it up and you run where you are. You start where you are. And you don't have to be way into astrology even to use it. All you need to know are your degrees, where your moon is. So if it's 29 degrees and 58 minutes, you round it up to 30 and you mark that in your book and you go from there. You start tracking it and see what you learn. Get it today on Amazon. Without further ado, let's get into Virgo 1. In a portrait, the best of a man's traits and character are idealized. Another way to say that, a man's portrait peering with great intensity into a quiet room. Late at night, someone comes home and quietly ascends the stairs. A volcano erupting at night. Hidden deep in a forest, a great white home with porches and columns on its facade. Both stones will be in the description if you'd like to take a closer look. I will also put a link to a short video that I made regarding what I'm talking about with these stones for those of you who are new. Malachite is our stone here. It brings abundance, balance, cleansing. It enhances our immune system. It is a stone of transformation. It opens the heart and it unblocks all chakras. It boosts our observation skills. It helps us grow emotionally, spiritually, mentally, forces us to recognize and use our power. Strong Virgo action going on here. So the main symbol is the portrait of a man's head. So it's looking at someone's head and noticing what is the primary feature of that head. Does someone have a large nose, which means money? And could possibly mean very curious. So it's reading people's faces. What is the primary feature of someone's appearance? So portraits, busts of heads, characterizing a caricature of someone. By noticing the primary character of anything, we get a better idea of what the essence is. So that's what we're looking for when we notice people's characteristics. Do they have very large eyes? Do they have very large ears? And a large ear means they take in a lot of information. They really like to listen. They're good listeners. A small ear, if it's unusually small, that might be a primary characteristic. That would mean that they don't like to listen. That kind of thing. Also, there is a strong desire to purge, to let something out, to release. The volcano erupting at night and the man ascending the stairs at night, the person ascending the stairs. So it's information coming out at night. That means very strong dreams, possibly, on this particular degree. So a major purging, letting something go, letting it out. Anything that we're possibly repressing is going to show up here. And it's meant to wake us up, to show us the way. This is what needs to happen. This is the next step. So there's an ability to analyze and characterize, organize, possibly exaggerate what we see. This is a very curious person who likes to organize and catalog and trying to figure out, what does it mean? What does that one thing mean to the whole? And that can be in a group setting, but here it's ourselves. We're thinking about ourselves. What is this one thing telling me? And then we act on it. By noticing the characteristics of whatever it is we're dealing with, like the features on someone's face or a sudden illness that pops up out of the blue, seemingly, it's telling us what that means in the larger picture. And it's not something necessarily to be afraid of, but we need to heed it here. We need to heed the warning and adjust accordingly, because now we're into mutable energy. We're able to move about easier from the things that we started 2 degrees ago. Leo and Aquarius could have us feeling quite stuck, but now the field is open again. We're able to move about within the confines with what we started with Cancer and Capricorn. Here's where we can start moving things about and put things in order, put things in place. In many ways, this is a harvesting degree. So we're meant to harvest. This is where we reap what we sowed for the last few months. And possibly training and retraining here. Virgo likes to learn. It's very curious. So purging, learning, discriminating. Let's take a look at Pisces 1. Hundreds of merchants of all sorts of exotic items in a crowded bazaar. Another way to say that, in a crowded marketplace, farmers and middlemen display a great variety of products. A field of dandelions. At sunset, a petrified forest glows with iridescence. Gifts falling from heaven, some being caught in grateful hands, others disappearing just before they hit the ground. The crystal wisdom we have here is actually a metal. It is silver. So let's get into silver. It raises sensitivity, expands awareness, enhances intuition, increases compassion. It improves our dream life, love, protection, gives us better brain function, more clarity, persistence, and strength. We are embracing, again, a purging, a letting go. This time we're in a crowded marketplace. So it's interacting with other people. It's buying and selling. Middlemen, marketplaces, small business people who sell in bazaars, who sell what people need, identifying what people need and bringing it to marketing, seeing in a tangible format ideas come into concrete form and they are offered on the marketplace. So what we see on the marketplace is indicative of where people are mentally, emotionally. So it's noticing what people are wanting to buy, noticing what might be missing, and bringing it to market. Transforming, where you harvest everything you've been doing for the last Capricorn, Cancer to now, and we bring it out there. When we make a lot of things, when we're creative in any sort of way, we have to have a way to flush it out, get it out there. Make room for more. The fullness, reaping what we sow. So a harvesting feel to Pisces. A quickening, a coming together. Being open to all that is the bazaar, crowded bazaar with all kinds of exotic things. Being open to those things and interacting with it in a way that's not fearful. A joyful appreciation to the everyday, the common, the ordinary, turns it into something more here. Not trying to hang on to things. Letting things go and flowing. Being in the moment is helpful here. It's a time to take full advantage of putting things in the marketplace. When I take the two as a whole on an axis, there's the need to release, be in the marketplace, but also to come back within, the man ascending the stairs and having quiet time after a long day. Going within and having a full, lush dream life, or contemplating the stars, it fulfills us and calms us. So it's like it's flowing between the inner life and the outer, fully interacting with both is happening on this axis. Letting go of attachments to outcomes. Just interact. Oh, that's lovely. I love it. Gifts coming. Receiving gifts. Gifts from heaven, some being caught in grateful hands. Be grateful. I'm thankful and grateful. Others disappearing. So having an open mind, having an open heart, expectant of gifts, but whatever comes, it's a gift. So a reaping of what we sow. It could be prestige, more money, interest dividends. It could be the opposite as well. It could be sickness. It could be other things too. But this is where there is room to move around. It's open. It's open. And the way we react to things in many ways affects what happens. So open, joyful, expectant. Openness to others, yet protecting ourselves at the same time. Knowing when we have to step back and take time for ourselves is really important on this degree. To take and support what is most positive about the mainstream is what we're striving for here, by what's prominent out there. We want to see the silver lining in everything on this degree. Commerce, a big commerce degree. So that's what I have for you today. Give me a like if you're enjoying these. Subscribe for more. Check out my website. Check out Astrology Degree Companion. Think about getting it if you're into journaling and astrology. It combines the two. It's a nice place to organize, track, and chart your own personal birth chart along with the degrees of the zodiac. So take care till next time. Bye for now.